your life in many different ways. You're doing it for the t-shirts and you're doing it in a very beautiful way. So thank you so much, Liza. There are many moments in life that we need to record. Special events that marks our lives in different ways, like when a baby comes to life, like um, the day we get married, and or when somebody also transition in our family. But today I just want to focus on that special moment that we and I say we as women always will remember to the details how it happened and how we looked and how every single details in that day, we're always gonna remember that moment. So that brings to your attention our special guest today. She's a designer and she does something. She makes something that all of us at some point in our lives have really, I would not say dream, but visualize ourselves in it. So Marie-Jeanne Maison, Marie-Jeanne, which is the company that you have.
Yes.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, thank you for welcoming me. I'm Marie-Jeanne, and my company name is Maison Marie-Jeanne. Maison, which means house in French. And of course, I'm a native of Haiti. I started learning how to sew as a young child from my mom. She was my first teacher.
Beautiful.
Yes, and then I was introduced to high fashion as I lived in Spain as a teenager.
Oh, you lived in Spain?
Yes, in the
Wow.
south of Spain, in Andalusia.
Okay.
And then I decided that's really what I want to focus on to learn more skills. And I went to FIT, graduated. I got to study fashion design, fabric styling, and I did my master's in costume and textile conservation. So I had a background in costume because of that.
Wow.
And I enjoy using those skills with fashion design in order to create other period dresses.
Beautiful.
And so basically, there is a passion there. I love creating things with my hands, making something unique. And bridal wear, I feel, is unique in itself.
Bridal wear.
Yes.
So what we call bridal wear, I'm saying that because I'm not too sure we all know. So what we call bridal wear is that
The attire that the bride
Wedding
to be
dress.
would wear.
Yes.
Yes, her bridal gown or dress,
Yes.
or even a pantsuit,
Yes.
which can apply.
Okay.
And the garment that she'll wear for that special day.
That's beautiful. That's very,
you.
very beautiful, and that's very uncommon. It's not every day that we meet a designer who specializes in bridal wear. So you decided to inspire all of us to get into the marriage. Okay, this is what you decided to do because once you see a wedding dress, you think about the marriage, and you know the marriage today is, I would say the marriage today is a very serious enterprise, affair, love relationship that doesn't really, in today's society, it doesn't really have the same value and importance that it used to have. So how does it affect you as a creative, a designer, an entrepreneur. You understand what I'm trying
Yes,
to
I
say,
do
right?
understand, but that was not particularly the reason.
Okay.
I find that people are still interested in marriage,
Okay.
and they may decide to do something simple,
Differently.
but it all has to do with their background, the way they were
Yes.
brought up. Because sometimes I've spoken to friends that perhaps the bride to be, might decide, I just want to elope. I don't want anything complicated. And the mom would say, no way. So it has to do with something, the
Yes.
family, because it's a family affair.
That's
Everyone
true.
gets involved.
That's
You
true.
see, for me, I've decided long ago when I was in school at FIT that's what I want to focus on, because of the significance of the wedding gown. I remember in my second year in fashion design, I basically designed my friend's wedding gown, created it from scratch. We did the muslin. She came, we tried on, and my nephew was the ring bearer. I made his outfit. I made the little flower girl outfit, and I knew there was complication in the whole
Yes.
process, because it's not easy. Marriage is
Yes.
a big deal. We have to think it through, but the fact that I was able to sort of support her in all her decision and make what she envisioned happen.
Okay.
And then I decided I do want to
That's beautiful.
embark in that field.
Okay.
And it's just because of what it means, because it
Beautiful.
is the bride to be's special day. It could be the beginning of a new life for her.
Beginning of the
It
new
could be
life.
a dream come true, and I feel her gown should be all of that.
And you wanted to be the master of this beautiful ceremony by creating the gown
Yes.
for the bride.
Something special
that's
for
very-
her,
that's
and if
very-
she's happy, I feel like my work is done.
Oh, this is so beautiful. This is so nice. So when we look at your work, Marie-Jeanne has different books that symbolizes and represent some of the project that she has done. I know also that you took part of a project for Haiti. Tell us a bit more about
Well, it was basically my this represents
this is the
this
one from
photographs
Haiti.
here. It was basically my offering to Haiti after the earthquake, and it was also a way of healing, because I had lost my brother in the earthquake. So it was a way of healing, and I offered this gown, and it's basically all the proceed. Part of the proceed goes to GAISCO, to Haiti, to support the survivor.
Again, a contribution throughout your career that you always seems to be inspiring some love.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's very beautiful, because it's not, I know there's many designers, but it's not everybody that will feel that they need to contribute to something bigger than themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really you really making the difference. We would love to support everything that you do. And the beauty of what you do as well is, from what I understand, that you make custom made, meaning that there's no like one specific dress. You can work with your client.
Yes.
You work with them regardless of your shape, regardless of how you look.
Yes.
You just can work with what they want, and make them look beautiful for the day.
Yes,
Right?
it is custom made, and so basically it is built to the measurement of the client, and it will be her style. Basically, it could also follow the theme of the wedding.
Yes.
Or the location of the wedding, if it's going to be a beach wedding, and so all of
Beautiful.
that to make her dream come true.
I know a lot of people these days, this is what we do. We go online and we look for the dress. But to have a contact, a direct contact with the person who's creating your dress is a total different experience.
A lot of times you might get something off the rack, or it is mailed to you, and you find out it's not what you've seen in the photograph.
Exactly.
And you spend money to get it altered, and sometimes it's not durable.
Yes.
But when you get something custom made, you see it step by step.
Yes.
You see the process.
Yes. So I will really recommend all of you to look at Marie-Jeanne and Maison Marie-Jeanne and see what she does. It's fabulous. You're gonna see a few pictures of her work. And feel free to contact Marie-Jeanne or to contact New Spirits, and we will make sure that we put you in contact with Marie-Jeanne. Okay? Thank you, Marie-Jeanne. So tell me before we leave, any plans for the future, near future? Because we would love to see a big building of you somewhere where we can go. And any plans? Anything in mind?
One main project that I have in mind is to create a foundation for Haiti, basically to have young women or men study sewing to learn some skills, if that's what they love. So that they can have
this is fantastic,
a way
we would love to support you in that.
You.
We would love to support you, and we actually want to call you again for this specific project.
Yes.
If it requires some fundraising, if it requires some support, because this is what we are here for. When we have a designers that really wants to put something like this that can contribute to billions, meaning that once you set up a school, you give an opportunity to somebody who doesn't have to be independent, to be self-sufficient. So we really, really would love to support something like that and work in collaboration with you to see that happening and to really see that happening in this time.
Yes. Thank
Okay.
you.
So thank you. And our last question to you, Marie-Jeanne, is share with us. You have loads of experience, so we need that very, very one. You have loads of experience. You've been working in the field, in the career, in the creative industry. That's been your career for a long time. What can you share with those who are behind you, those who are all these men and women who are aspiring, who want to set up, who wants to grow into their own fashion design industry? What would you advise them or recommend for them to do according to your own experience?
It's about sharing.
Oh.
It's about sharing. First thing, for someone to start, it's good to have a mentor who will share their skills with you. And then as you grow, because that's what's beautiful about this craft, you never stop learning. There's always room to grow. And as you grow, you then give, you share, you do the best you can, give your time to give back.
Thank you so much for coming, and we really want to see you again, and we will work with you to see that happening, and we hope that all of us, the community and beyond, the wider will come and join and embark on this creative enterprise, which is to build beyond just us, but to leave a legacy, to leave something. And we would love to see this big building in Haiti, a school developing and helping the people over there. I think it's much better than sometimes people say sending some money or help. There's a much better way of helping somebody is to actually teach them how to be independent and self-sufficient.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much, Marie-Jeanne. It was wonderful to have you here today, and we'll see you again.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you.